How is everyone doing today? Let me just get everything sorted. You know, it takes me a while to figure things out, right? So, here we go. Got the chat up. See what's happening here. Oh,
gives you the power of AI.
Adverts, bruv. There we go. Right. Let's see what's been going on here in the chat. Right. My guy, good to see you. How you doing, Cookie Man? Let's see what's if anything, or if I missed anything substantial in the chat. Meat Pie, thank you, man, for appreciate you, man, for joining for 3 months. Very humbling, very kind of you. Yo, native man, how you doing? So, ladies and gentlemen of Bruv Nation, what's up? You've been having some health issues, bruv? Sorry to hear that, man. Hope you're doing okay. Yo, listen, chat. Has everyone seen the Devil May Cry anime yet? Has everyone seen that madness? Has anyone watched it? I know Native's seen it. But the Devil May Cry anime is mental. Have you guys been watching this? It's mental. Superman, you need to get on it, man. It is nuts. Like, it is nuts. It is peak, man. It's deeper than it has any right to be. It's absolutely madness. So you know what? I've not really been on YouTube much this week, so I really don't know what's been happening in the world. The Minecraft movie. I've been hearing very mixed things about it. Some people saying it's absolutely terrible. Some people saying that it's Shinrock, DMC, yeah, bro, it's so good. It is so good. I think I'm gonna do a video on it. It's that good, right? It perfectly encapsulates everything that makes. Do you remember the first DMC, right? It encapsulates everything that made Devil May Cry so popular. It embodies all of the style. It embodies, the soundtrack, the animation, Dante's portrayal. It's so good. It's so good. And the story is absolutely amazing. It's really quite deep. The character work is very good. I really have nothing negative to say about the show at all. I don't. I think it's brilliant. It's far better than it has any right to be. And it's far better than I thought it could be. Like, it is really, really good. Even if you're just like an anime tourist and you're not really into anime that much, you'll still like it. If you like passion and fun, it's good. If you like plot and story, I wouldn't. No, that's not true, man. Yo, Mr. Gamer, if you like plot and story, it's bad. For 8 episodes, the story is absolutely fine, and it actually gets quite deep, especially episode 6. And you know what I'm talking about if you've watched it. No, man, that's not true. It's not just action all the way through without there being any substance. That's just not accurate. There is plenty of substance in Devil May Cry for sure. Oh, sorry, the Minecraft movie. Yeah, yeah. Knowing who made this anime, it'll get rude. What are your thoughts on Superman? Look, man, Superman WB, listen, there's a Superman dog. It's what I didn't know I needed until I saw it, and I'm all for it. A Superman dog, yeah, count me in. Superman dog. Who doesn't want to see a Superman dog? Oh, I want to see a Superman dog. Do you want to see a Superman dog? I know I want to see a Superman dog. Yeah, I want to see a Superman dog. Like, when would that not be a good thing? Do you know? A Superman doggy. Come on, bro. That's what I'm talking about. No, Jin. No, Mr. Din. No, no, because a Superman cat would be a villain. A Superman cat would be an antagonist, and it could possibly end all of mankind because cats are mental. So no, not a Superman cat. Are you crazy? A Superman cat? Bro, how would we deal with that? How like, how would we deal with a Superman cat, bro? I know, Din. It's but can you imagine though how bipolar cats are? Like, no, man, no. Well, I don't know, bro. Do I? Because I don't read the comics. I'm just a normal guy. I don't read the comics. Did you hear that Valkyrie's moving Minecraft? Listen. I'll be honest. Listen, I'm not going to pretend to be something I'm not over here, right? I don't even know what Valkyrie is, right? Because I've never played Minecraft, so I'm not going to pretend over here like I'm some sort of Minecraft vet. I don't know what these things are, right? I've never played it. She's a Twitch streamer. See, I didn't even know that. I don't know. I don't really follow that many creators, if I'm honest. I'm not really, I know it might sound mental, I don't really watch an awful lot of YouTube. I don't really, everyone in this circle, right, that who creates similar stuff to me, I didn't even see their content until I started making content and the algorithm started being like, yo, check this out. So I don't know a lot of these people. I'm not really in the know. Do you know what I mean? I don't know any like popular streamers or TikTokers or anything like that. But I know Spectre. I know that creator. I wouldn't be familiar with many Minecraft creators myself. I'm okay trying to keep moving. So look, Spec, I've not really been keeping track of any Twitter drama this week. I've sort of took a bit of a break from it. So I don't really know what's been going on in the land of Reforge or Xfall or any of that. So I'm gonna tonight on the stream tonight, we're going to browse a bit of YouTube and see what some of the ponies have been up to. See what we can react to some stuff live. So if you guys, there's any trailers you want me to see or anything specifically you want me to react to, we can do it live. That's always fun. Yes, Freerun, Spec, you need to, because Freerun is so good. Freerun is so good, man. Freerun is really, really, really good. It's my favorite. I think Freerun is, I haven't tried it, Din, because I'm really, really enjoying Cyberpunk right now. And it's my first playthrough, and it's really difficult for me to turn off Cyberpunk. Did you see how much? No, I didn't. How much? Yes, I did see the Nintendo Direct. Bro. Yeah, I'm not getting a Switch 2. Listen, here's the thing. People call me a grifter, right? But if I was a grifter, I would get a Switch just so I could do content about Nintendo games, because that would obviously be good for my channel. Me talking about Nintendo games would be great for my channel. It would. But I'm not spending that. So, I'm not spending that. No! I am not spending that for that. Do you know what I might do? This is what I might do. A compromise I might do is I might buy the Switch 1. I might try and find a pre-owned Switch 1, and then that way I can at least try Zelda and try Metroid Prime and try some of the other Nintendo games. But I'm not getting that Switch 2 shit. No, bro. I'll just get the Switch 1. Like, and that way I can. It should be a lot cheaper. Like, I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that, bro. Are they nuts? Are they nuts? I'm not paying that. I dropped a DMC anime. You're crazy, man. The DMC anime is great. Bro, when you stick with it, Spec, it gets really deep later on. There's some great character work. There's an episode in that show where, my wife was crying. It was like really, really well done. One of the best episodes of anime I've seen in a long time. in a very long time. GTA 6. The thing is, this is right. Okay, we always have to address this. GTA 6 being 100 or more isn't even comparable to what Nintendo were doing because it's GTA 6. Like it's not Mario Kart. Yo, Belmont, how you doing, Belmont, bro? How you doing, Belmont? It's been a while since we've spoken, Belmont. It's been a while since we've done a party chat. Do you know what I mean? Look, GTA 6 is a gaming event, all right? Anyone complaining about GTA, just stop it. Just stop it. Well, I don't know. I can't speak on Castlevania because I've only seen 2 seasons so far. But so far, the 2 seasons I did see on Castlevania really slapped. But no, man, no. We need to speak about that. Just you and I. No good doing it now on the stream. The way you say "bruv" is a beautiful thing. I know, bruv. I know, bruv. I know. I mean, on either, man. I mean, I've not been in party chats much over the past few days. You know, but you know, my wife, she has some time off work, so I've been spending giving her as much of my time as possible. Yo, skills, we've been good, man. Skills. Do you have Baldur's Gate? Who has Baldur's Gate 3? Bruv, I'm happy I can spread the bruv. All right? It makes me happy that I can spread the bruv. Yes, I have been playing Split Fiction. Listen, Split Fiction has a lot to answer for. Split Fiction, me and my wife have been tearing chunks out of each other. Listen, I don't even know who Grums is. So I've not been keeping any attention on this stuff. I don't know who Grums is. So I don't even know who he is. I'll be honest. I've not got a clue who Grums is. Oh, does it really fall off bad? Castlevania, does it? Oh man, that's a shame. That's a shame. Is it game dev? Okay. So what's happening? Give me the rundown on what's been happening with this Grums guy. I didn't know who. I've heard his name, but I don't know who he is. So I've not. I'd hate to see you and Candice play. Look, bruv, playing a co-op game with your wife is fun, but it's also fucking infuriating. It's infuriating, right? It is. I feel like these sort of games would be better played with a friend, not your significant other. You know, because you. Look, man, the rage. Yo. Where it's something to behold, man. No, I don't. It caused my wife to get mad because oh man, listen, it's just we don't. Split Fiction, as good a game as it is, it's very infuriating. It's like every time it entertains me, it pisses me off as well. Like it's never just a joyous thing. He got outed for scamming his team out of thousands of dollars and recently being a pornographer. He even let his own mother run the company. I mean, look, scamming is one thing, right? I mean, who am I to judge someone for what they do in their spare bit? If he wants to be a pornographer, hey, who am I to judge? Split Fiction, though, look, I will say, man, they've outdone themselves with that game because there's certain sections of that game where I'm in awe of it, man. Some of the animations and the set pieces and the creativity of the boss fights Some of it is mental, but then some of it is very puzzle heavy, which an orc like me doesn't appreciate, right? So it is infuriating though. No, Jazz, if you play with Steve, you'll kill him. Jazz, listen to me, darling. If you play with Steve, you'll kill him. Candice has tried to attack me many times, right? It's I should get a green screen. I don't know, man. I feel like me just like doing faces is enough. You know? I mean, who can resist clicking on a video when I'm like, come on. It's enticing, isn't it? It's enticing. Of course you're gonna click a video when you see this ugly old face. You know what I mean? It's like A Way Out. You see, A Way Out wasn't as infuriating. A Way Out wasn't as bad. But listen, this Split Fiction Man can be a proper. Anytime something goes wrong, she blames me, and then half the time we realize she's the one that was doing it wrong, and I'm just meant to drop it. Like all the abuse I've been getting for the last few minutes, I'm meant to just drop it now that we've discovered that you're the one to blame. Oh man, it's There's times she's like, I can't, this is impossible, and I have to literally grab the pad off of her. There's been times I've been doing both parts, like, because she couldn't do that part. I just don't think over-editing is what I need. That's the thing. Like, I think I'm always going to be a raw sort of channel. You know what I mean? Like, you're never going to get, like, oh, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. There's times I've had to do her part and mine at the same time. And she's like, there's no way you'll do that. And then I'm like a wizard with the pads doing both bits. Because she said it's impossible. Don't you dare say I'm lying. Chatting bare shit, bro. Like, yeah, I'm sure. But no, it's but Split Fiction is what it is. In my country, Mario Kart is twice the price. So that's nuts. That's bonkers. That's ridiculous. So yes, Cyberpunk is fucking great. Oh, it's so good. Cyberpunk is so good. I'm really enjoying it. So much. Oh, look, listen, you're not that good of a lot. They believe it because they can imagine that you'd be like, this is impossible to do. I can't do this. She's always like blaming the pad. Do you know what I mean? It's always the pad's fault. Do you know what I mean? It's always the pad's fault why something isn't working. So, oh, I think my right trigger is busted. It's no, it's not. You're busted. That's what's busted. How do you compare Nintendo games to games like Cyberpunk? Look, man, listen. I know this is going to get me heat, but I have never looked at a Nintendo game outside of, even Zelda and Metroid. To be fair, I've never really looked at Nintendo games and thought, "Oh, I want to play that." I just haven't. Determined edits, I don't know what the average is. YouTube is very it might look that way, it's probably less than that. YouTube is very odd. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a strange thing as YouTube. I could drop a video tomorrow and it get like 500 views. It's just the way YouTube is. I don't really pay much attention to it. Videos, I make videos because yo Gil Lee, thank you, man, I appreciate that. I do videos because I want to do them. It's why I don't drop videos every day. If there's nothing I really want to make a video on, I won't do one. Sometimes I might drop 2 videos in a day if there's something I really want to talk about. You know what I mean? But I don't really think, oh my god, this video is gonna. I just drop the video and then whatever happens after that happens after that. So I've not gone over. Yeah, honestly, man, I've never seen Nintendo games and being like, I want to play it. I haven't really been playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I haven't played it. I made a character. He's really ugly. I'm probably gonna have to recreate. I played a little bit of it, and it's sort of I won't lie, it intimidated me a little bit. As someone that's never played Monster Hunter, I was like, oh man, this seems difficult. The systems seem deep. I was like, oh, I'm not sure. You can't, Belmont, the thing is, right, you can't just make videos for the sake of getting views, because you will always fail, because getting views on YouTube is really, really hard, right? It's hard. You don't know what's going to happen when you put a video out, right? Bruv, did any of the games? No. No, they didn't. Honestly, they didn't, man. Even before they revealed the price, I was like, am I really going to play any of these? Probably not, no. Like, Mario Kart, I'm not going to play that. I'll be honest, I'm not going to play that. Donkey Kong, I'm not going to play that. I'm not going to play it. Like, even if the prices were great, I'm not going to play it. So it seems like pointless to me. I'd like to play Zelda, but not that much. Like, I'm not that bothered. I'd rather play Doom. It's like there's Doom coming out. I've got Cyberpunk I'm playing. I've got Monster Hunter still. There's plenty of games for me to play, is what I'm saying. I really don't feel like I need the Switch. And Donkey Kong might be the GOAT, but I do feel like a lot of people looking at Nintendo games do so through rose-tinted glasses a little bit. I think when you're someone like me who has no history with Nintendo and no nostalgia fueling my opinion, I look at something like Donkey Kong and I just think, isn't that like something that my son would play? Not particularly me, a 39-year-old man. I just don't. It doesn't appeal to me. You know what I mean? I don't really have any sort of. I don't have no nostalgia towards these franchises. So if I see Mario, it doesn't really mean anything to me. Even that Souls-like game. Even that Souls-like game doesn't appeal to me. Native, man, I've got too much to play to concern myself with Donkey Kong. Fucking Donkey Kong. Really? Bloodborne 2. It isn't Bloodborne 2. It's not Bloodborne 2, is it? I know it is, but it isn't. Do you know what I mean? Bunky Dong. I don't know, man. I just don't think that I'm that bothered about Nintendo. And I know Nintendo has a lot of fans, and I know it's going to piss some people off, but I certainly wouldn't be playing Nintendo just for the sake of doing videos on it. That's certainly what I won't do. I'll tell you what, chat. Where the hell is the Oblivion remake? Anyone got an answer for that? Where the hell is the Oblivion remake, chat? Where is it? Anyone see it? Where is it? I keep waiting for it, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. Like, where are we at? Like, where is it? If I did all for every time Nintendo made a console with the same name as its predecessor, it's all significant worse. End of April. The thing is, man, right? The Switch 2 is old technology. There's nothing new about the Switch 2. No braided clips. I'm not talking about the the independent project. I'm talking about Bethesda's official Oblivion remaster. Oh, what games would I like to see remastered? Okay. Twisted Metal would be a good one to start with. Let's see. Dino Crisis. Metal Gear Solid. No, I'd like them to. Oh no, they won't do. Couldn't really do that. Yeah, any Metal Gear Solid game, really. But I'd like to see them maybe take the original Metal Gear or Metal Gear 2 and put them into one thing. Siphon Filter would be good. Final Fantasy VIII would be fire. There's plenty of games that would be a good remake. I'd like to see a full remake of Blood Omen. Defiance would also be really good, but Legacy of Kain Defiance would be really good. Darkness would be a good one. Last of Us? No, I'm joking. Not Last of Us. What else? Let's see. Skyrim? No. Although I'm not going to lie, I would buy Skyrim if that happened. I would probably buy it. There's loads of games you could remake, man. They don't remake the right ones. Yes, PsyOps. They don't remake the right ones. They remake stupid ones. There's so many they could remake, man. You could remake Infamous 1. They could remake Prototype. Knights of the Old Republic. Like Jade Empire. Like, they could remake a bunch of shit. Command and Conquer. Bruv, they could remake that. There's tons they could remake, man. Resistance, reboot of Resistance, reboot of bro. There's so many better games that they could remake, which they don't. Yeah, they cancelled it though, Belmont. They fucked it up. They cancelled it. There's so many games, man. What can you say? There's so many they could do remakes for. Yeah, there's loads, man. I'm back on that Game Pass train. What was that? I would. Yeah, South of Midnight looks interesting. This is just Nintendo aside. I'm interested in your opinion on the gameplay of Metroid Prime 4. Look, I only saw the Metroid gameplay that was shown at the event, right? That wasn't a new Metroid. It was like one with improved visuals, although it looked like it looked like an old game to me. I was quite underwhelmed by that. I won't lie. I thought it looked. Look, man, when you've just seen gameplay of Dark Ages, right? And then you watch something like that, it seems underwhelming. You know what I mean? Like when you've been watching Doom Guy drive mechs, take his big giant metal fist and slam it into the face of a demon, it's then a bit more difficult to be excited about watching Metroid. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it slaps, but not like Doom slaps. I mean, Jesus. Doom really, really slaps. Like, insanely. They released a 17-minute long gameplay video at 4K 60. Hello, governor. All right, bet. Did they? Okay. All right. All right. Well, we'll check it out live on the screen. We'll watch it. Which looks okay, but why are you still not getting another screen 25 for 450? Yeah, exactly, man. They're not even releasing it in OLED. Like, come on, man. For that price? So games from my childhood. I mean, where do we start? Where do we start? There's loads, man. Depends how far back we want to go. I think my earliest memories of gaming are games like Road Rash, Golden Axe, stuff like that. Alex Kidd on the Master System. That was a really damn good game, man. Like, Alex Kidd was really, really good. It was a really, really good game. It was fire. I don't really remember much about my Mega Drive games outside of Sonic. And what's really stood out about Sonic to me was the soundtrack. The soundtrack in Sonic was mesmerizing. Yes, it was. It was. Alex Kidd was built in the game. It was. It was. And that was insane back then that it just had a game on it. And it was a very functional game as well. It was a very good game. Yeah, the entire soundtrack of Sonic is amazing. Literally the entirety of its soundtrack is phenomenal. All of it is really good. And that's one of the things that listed out to me as a kid was how great the soundtrack actually was. Never really played much Mario, because I didn't have a Nintendo, but I did play one. I remember playing a wrestling game, WWF Royal Rumble on the Nintendo, and that was really, really, really good. Yo, Soul Addict, man, how you doing, bruv? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, man, there's tons. Road Rash was one of my favorites, though. I just loved Road Rash. The idea of just being able to smack people off their bikes with chains and baseball bats and stuff was so good. First game I played the classic Sonic games back in the day. Yeah, so the GameCube, I only played 2 games on that, and that was I played Twin Snakes and Resident Evil 4. They were the only 2 games I ever played on the GameCube. Anyone still playing Age of Empires? I've not touched either of them, Guybrush. I haven't touched any of them yet. There's just too much game. Look at Red Dead Road Redemption. My opinion, you need for game is Game Pass and Steam. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean there's. Yeah. So then a friend borrowed me his GameCube with Twin Snakes. I don't know, man. I was indifferent about Twin Snakes. I felt like, as cool as the cutscenes was, I don't know, man. It something about Twin Snakes just didn't feel right. Felt like they I don't know. Even outside the cutscenes, it just certain scenes didn't hit the same as they did in the original. Do you know what I mean? I felt like the conversations had more, especially the big moments like Sniper Wolf, stuff like that, and Grey Fox, and certain things had more. I'm trying to say it's about spoiling anything because I know my wife hasn't played any yet. But I don't know, certain scenes had more impact on the PlayStation version than on the Twin Snakes version. Twin Snakes really went a bit over the top with it. Oh no, man. The GameCube version had much better visuals. The GameCube version was far greater mechanically, had far better graphics. But I think that they re-recorded dialogue for the GameCube version, and it just wasn't nowhere near as good. It's like the actors just, you could tell that they was bored having to redo it all again, and it just didn't have that same passion that the performances had in the original, and that stood out in many big scenes. Just felt like they were going through the motions for the GameCube version, rather than in the original audio where it was much, much better. Determined edits. Yo, man, editing scares me, man. That's why I don't really do much editing in my videos. It's why I just sort of, just talk to the camera. I don't know how you guys do it, man. 4-player couch co-op on the GameCube. Do you know what's one of the most underrated features of the GameCube was? Its pad was a really good pad. Like, I remember first seeing that GameCube pad, bruv, and being like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this shit? Like, what sort of it was to look at it, it looked mental. But actually, though, to use it, it was pretty good. It wasn't a bad pad at all, actually. It worked. It worked. It did. It was a bit mental, but it did work. Did your Space Marine copy? No, it didn't. It didn't. It didn't. It didn't. It didn't. It didn't work. Space Marines is not backwards compatible, which sucks. And that was actually the most expensive game out of the entire thing that I bought. Like, from all the 12 games that I purchased, that one was the most expensive, and it doesn't even work. So, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, the 64, man. Yeah. You know what? That had a cool pad, didn't it? That did have a cool pad. Have you tried some indie games? Look, Jeff, you need to drop the indie game thing, man. You're so obsessed with indie games, bro. So obsessed with indie games is my guy. GameCube was the first Xbox 360. You need to get an old system to play. Yeah, I mean, I do, but I'm also in no rush to play Space Marines either, though. Like, I don't need to play it right now. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to play it right now. I've already got a bunch of 360 games to play, Borderlands to play, like Monster Hunter Wilds to play, Cyberpunk to play. I've got so many games to play right now that I'm certainly not in a rush to go buy a 360. It's because they are made about. Yeah, I get it. I know. I get it. Chill out. But why haven't you bought Baldur's Gate 3, bro? A bird tells me you didn't have to buy Assassin's Creed Shadows, right? Right? Oh, you didn't need to buy that. So why don't you have Baldur's Gate 3, bro? What's that, Jeff? What's that, Jeff? What are you saying, Jeff? Sir Bruvian, I'd hire you as my therapist just so you can call me bruv while hurling hilarious insults. I mean, that would be a great way of healing, I feel. That would be a great way of healing, wouldn't it? I think I would make a great therapist. You do need to get it. I mean, you saved what, 70 on Shadows, right? So, plus Candice really wants you to join our party. I mean, I don't. I'm like, screw Jeff. But my wife is like, oh no, we need Jeff in the party. So I don't know what class you're gonna play as. I'm playing as an orc bard. That's gonna be I'm gonna run Baldur's Gate as an orc bard, right? Because they are the best orcs. They're the best orcs. Make the best bards. You know what I mean? Of course they do. Yeah. I was like, screw Jeff, man. You're a blood sorcerer. Of course you are. Of course you are. I'm a blood sorcerer. I dropped Ninja Gaiden Black 2 because of the wall run. It got annoying. I just dropped it because I just got too much stuff I'm playing, Mystic. There's way too many things I'm playing right now. I've had to sort of just make sacrifices. I've had to make some sacrifices because I'm playing a lot and I'm dividing my playtime too much, and that annoys me. I sleep with one eye open anyway because I sleep next to that blood sorcerer in real life. Have you checked out Warhammer 40k Dark Tide and Game Pass? Big FPS. I haven't. And I'm going to be honest, as I always am, right? I didn't love Space Marines 2. Just saying. As someone who doesn't really... no, Jeff, just get the standard. You don't need the deluxe. For someone that isn't that familiar with lore of Space Marines 2, I wasn't that in love with it. I found it all a bit theatrical and a bit ridiculous. And look, I enjoyed it for what it was, but I didn't know what the hell was going on. Like, the game does not treat you like a newcomer to the franchise at all. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Jazz. Jazz. Oh, Jazz. That's what the Blood Sorceress wants you to think. I look, guys, it doesn't. Right, when you're new to... Listen to me. I'm about to really piss you all off now. This Emperor guy, they're always like, the Emperor provides for the Emperor, right? They're all screaming, Emperor this, Emperor that, right? What has this Emperor done for me lately? Like, does he provide, though? Does he provide? Like, he doesn't provide shit. Like, what is he providing? What is he actually providing, right? I don't see him providing anything. Like, who is this Emperor? Look, this Emperor seems very sus to me. Like, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Do you know what I mean? Who is this fucking Emperor? Right? Why is everyone screaming his name? Like, I don't trust this Emperor, right? But the game just doesn't give me sort of any answers to it. Like, I'm playing the game, right? And all the characters are talking about stuff. I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. I have no idea what they're talking about. They keep mentioning stuff, and I'm like, okay, cool. What? All right, yeah. I don't know what is going on. The game's story just assumes that I know. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you're a better person than me, Salt, right? People like the lore is really expansive. You should read it. And I'm like, oh, brother, do I strike you as a man that reads? Do you think I'm going to be reading lore, dear? Or pages upon pages upon pages of lore. And the other thing is with audiobooks, right? Audiobooks are fine and well, but I get distracted. Yeah, where do you start with the lore? I tried. I typed in. As any Sony ponies made more blasphemous hit pieces on you, I think they're scared too, because everyone who has tried has been demolished because they don't know how to handle a Brit like me, right? Everyone who is lined up has been knocked down. So I invite them all to try. I mean, it's great for my channel. It's fantastic when someone tries it. It gives me, great. But I don't think they dare to, And Muscle-Bound Gamers been close to getting it a few times. The thing is, in the UK, this is what we do on a daily basis, right? Like, this is what we do, right? They're not used to a guy like me, right? Because I just don't give a fuck. I will tear apart their arguments with so much ease. I will make them look stupid. Do you know what I mean? It's so funny as well, like, I don't know, these people, like King Trash, fucking hell. Sometimes I just listen to what they're saying, and I just think, they don't look at their own content before they post it. Because sometimes the stuff they say is really stupid. Do you know what I mean? Well, it's not even a rebuttal of their arguments, Jeff, because their arguments they're not compelling enough to even fully rebuttal. It's more like just dissecting them. Like, there's no logic in a lot of the stuff that they say. So it's like, you don't make sense. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, but at least Doc Dark was a gentleman about it. Do you know what I mean? It's so funny. King Trash is like, he got backed into a corner so much. He was like, well, let's do it live. Let's do it live. It's really funny that they feel that doing it live would be a benefit to them. If they think I'm hard to handle, like just doing videos, I am much harder to handle live. Like, I would eat them alive. I would eat them alive if it was a live thing. The reason I didn't take him up on his offer of doing it live was because King Trash is so stupid that I just couldn't come to terms with the idea of spending half an hour or whatever speaking to him live and every argument just going over his head and him just dropping the N-word every 2 seconds and just missing every point I make. Do you know what I mean? It's like, no, I can't. For the sake of my mental health, I can't do that. Like, Jesus. Yeah, it's easy, Mr. Gamer, man. It's easy to capitalize on their stupidity because they're stupid. Of course they're stupid. They're ponies. Like, they're not going to be bright, are they? Of course they're stupid, man. Have you seen, like, Reforged try and think? Like, you can, like, see you can see, like, the vacant look in his eyes as he tries to muster a thought. And it doesn't come to him. He can't get it. You know what I mean? It's the same with all of them, man. I mean, I've never really watched Doc's Brothers content, that Porter Rock guy. I haven't seen it. But, look, man, you know, I'm sure he'll probably keep his distance from me as well. The thing is, I didn't set out to create a fucking drama channel. It just happens. Do you know what I mean? It's just... Yeah. Well, the thing is with fanboys is that fanboys don't know that they're fanboys. It's sort of like how stupid people don't realize that they're stupid. And because they don't know that they're stupid, they often think that they're smart and believe that they're right in what they're saying, which only exposes them as, well, being more stupid. But hey, this is the internet, people. It is populated with stupid people. This is the internet. So we've learned to expect this. Try and improve the quality. Trust me, you will enjoy it. The quality of what? My videos? I don't know, man. The only quality thing I would improve is maybe the camera, right? I feel like the camera I could improve, but again, I'm not... Listen, if I just started doing loads of edits, I'd just be like every other channel out there, right? Like, I think what makes my content, separates my content is that it's quite raw. Do you know what I mean? I think it's a bit of a throwback to what YouTube used to be like before everyone was like a video editor. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could just throw a voice over some clips, but that's like 90% of videos out there now. So I don't know. I just sort of like, I don't know. I just like talking to the camera. Know what I mean? Like, it's why I don't really do reviews. Of course I can do a review, but I don't know, man. Like, I can talk about a game and give you reasons why I like it or why I don't, but I don't know if I could ever really call it a review because it's never going to be professional. I'm never going to sell myself as a professional. And I think the moment I start editing properly and trying to come across like it makes me look like I'm trying to seem professional, and I am not a professional. I'm barely even a gamer, really. Else, you know, I mean, I everyone in this chat is probably a more skilled gamer than I am. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I think people just like to see a normal, standard, everyman talk about gaming because most people in this hobby are standard everyman we're all just normal people that like to game, right? You know what I mean? If people want a professional edits, there's other channels they can go to. Do you know what I mean? If people want to see like professional stuff, there's many other channels that do that. That's not me. Do you know what I mean? So it's not I just don't feel like it fits my channel. Like, I mean, I could get a green screen and I could do all that, but I actually think it would hurt my channel because the people that have subscribed to me have done so because it's like this. Do you know what I mean? Like, people go live and, like, you look at Alex's live and there's a lot going on. It's all edited. It's all nicely put together, right? My lives are just more of a conversation. When I go live, it's just me, you. Sometimes we react to stuff together, right? But there's nothing fancy going on. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing fancy happening. So it's just us. Professionals never talk to their chat unless they... Yeah, so this is the thing. I could just ignore everyone and force people to super chat me. But I'm not going to do that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. I don't go live for super chats. Do you know what I mean? If I get super chats, I get super chats. But I don't go live with the idea of I need to get loads of super chats today. I just go live just so I can speak to people. The idea that people are even in this chat, like, and we're talking about my favorite thing in the world, which is gaming, that's enough for me. Do you know what I mean? There's 54 people right now, and I'm just a nobody, right? So I'm not going to buy the Switch 2, no. It's a lot of money for very little, I feel. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot of money for very, very little in return. So, don't know what that was. So, no. Yeah, and here's the thing. The reason why I would... Right, I've never, ever promoted my memberships. And there's a reason for that. I'm going to be honest with you, right? I don't really do much in my membership area. I know I should. I probably should do more than I do. But that's why I don't advertise it. Because this is all very new to me. And if people become members, then they're choosing to support the channel, which is nice, and I appreciate each and every one of them. But I don't promote it because I feel it'd be very unfair for me to be promoting it and then not dropping that much in the member area. Do you know what I mean? That would be very dishonest. But I don't look at YouTube like a business. I don't. They do get to be in the Discord. They do. Yeah. Abdi, I think I'll probably buy a Switch 1. I feel like I'll grab a Switch 1. You've got the emails. That's really all many channels do in Discord. Yeah. I do feel bad sometimes. I wish I could do more in there, but there's only so much time I have. And maybe you should do Sexy Boulder only Bruvs commercials on the membership. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sexy Boulder. Jesus. Only Bruvs content. But look, man, this is all new to me. This whole YouTube thing is new to me, man. Like, I'm still just winging this whole thing. Like, it still baffles me that people subscribe. I still think it's mental people subscribe to me. I'm like, what? Like, it's like, why are you subscribing to me? Like, there's so many better channels out there. Like, there's professionals out there, man. Like, people. Bro, are you correct? You know what? Eli's the only Discord I've ever been active in. Yeah, Jazz is more active than I am in Discord. But look, man, I'm bad with technology. Okay, do you realize it took me weeks to figure out how to even do this live thing? It took me so long to figure out how to do this live thing. So long, honestly. So, brother, you're having so much fun. You're so strange. I like strange. Thank you, Free Bear. Also, I'll take that as a compliment. Strange. Strange is good. Who wants to be normal? I've always been a bit strange, to be honest. Ask my wife. I'm very strange. I am strange. I'm a bit mental, to be honest. That's accurate. Yes, I am strange. Thank you for I am very strange. That's a good observation. I am, yeah. Hypnotic Discord blows up my phone non-stop, but yeah, being weird is the norm nowadays. Steam Deck, it was a compliment. Yeah. I mean, I am weird, man. I have the ROG Ally. Look, man, the ROG Ally is good, but damn, it's expensive though. Like, God, it's expensive. The ROG Ally is an expensive bit of kit, man. Really. Like they're asking for a lot for that. It's more than a console. It's more like I could buy need the ROG Ally 2. Yeah, it's so much money though. Is it worth it? I mean, it is worth it. It has Steam as well, right? I don't know. It's expensive. Yeah, it's Steam Deck. The Steam Deck OLED, man, I don't know. Yo, Anarchy man, how you doing, bro? So let's get watching some stuff. Is there anything in particular, right? When you have 50k, I will build you a gaming PC as a gift for staying true to yourself. Yo, all right, Gil. Bet. Bet. Gil, we're gonna have a chat when I reach 50k in 10 years' time. we'll have a chat, right? When I'll still be making videos on the same phone by then. Nothing's gonna change, bro. I'm not changing shit. Like this is as advanced as my channel gets. There's no evolution. This is it. We've peaked. We have peaked, right? Brov Nation, we've peaked, right? There's no improvements to be made. Outside of one day, I don't know when, I'll get a new phone, and the new phone will have a new camera, and there's your upgrade. But I'm not getting green screens. I'm not fucking editing. I will only edit when I need to, and then it will be bare minimum. I appreciate you, Gil. Yeah, we're all about simplicity on this channel. Do you know what I mean? This channel isn't about, because look, you don't think I thought about it? Do you know what I mean? It actually makes sense that people will subscribe because if you enjoy what you do, well, thank you, I appreciate that. You don't think I thought about it? Thought about, getting like a really good mic and sort of just having my voice reading a script and doing it the right way, like people do. They show gameplay footage and they read a well-written script and they put together a video. I thought about all that for like 2 seconds. Then I was like, no. Because I don't write scripts. And I don't feel like if I did, it would be very good. So I feel like the best thing for me to do would just be to do what I do. Do you know what I mean? If I cared about video quality, I would watch 4K movie all day. There's a certain appeal to having things look a bit rubbish. You know what I mean? Yo, so Addict, it's nice to have you. Make sure you join the Discord. So we're gonna watch some stuff. We're gonna react to some. Let's see what's been going on in the world of YouTube, right? So let's see what's been happening, right? Yo, Dark Cloud, how are you doing, man? So let's see what's been cracking in the world of YouTube. Oh, hang on. I'm on the wrong account. Bear with, man. Oh, password. Oh, God, why am I logged out? That's because of the update. Did anyone get issues with that update, by the way? There was an update which was causing mad issues. So we're going to have to go on YouTube as a guest. So, he's trying to ignore us? Oh, God, I just missed stuff. Plot twist, the PC is an Intel Core 2 Duo. Duo, that means 2, so that's going to be good. What else? Duo, 4 gig of RAM, built solely for the purpose of playing. Yeah, I'm sure that will be fine. So, What am I needing to watch? What's been happening? What's new on the YouTube land I need to watch? Anything you want to see? Metroid Prime? Okay. Let's see then. Let's see what Metroid is all about. Which one? Oh wait, you're all inverted. Hang on. Let me uninvert you. Oh no, maybe because that makes it harder to sort of see the comments though. 17 minutes long. Hang on. So 17 minutes though. Bro. Right, I'm gonna have to invert you because the camera quality is better at the other side. I'm gonna uninvert you, okay? I'm gonna uninvert you. Give me a minute. Let me uninvert you guys. I'm gonna uninvert you now. Okay, let's just give me a second, right? That's better quality, isn't it? There you go. All right, hang on. Right.
This is a research facility for the Galactic Federation. It's being attacked by space pirates. And
Space pirates, bro.
They're called. And this is what's pretty much going to be the beginning of the game.
Those are space pirates that are allied to Psylocke, who we haven't seen a whole lot.
No.
We saw them in Metroid Prime Hunters.
Yeah.
We're not quite sure what the battle here is about between Psylocke and the Galactic Federation.
And it doesn't like him, nor does not like Samus. So.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be in 4K.
So getting to that, here's the first cutscene. So I won't talk too much over this. I'll let people kind of enjoy it.
All right, impress me.
I can feel the table rumbling.
Come on, Nintendo. Impress me.
I really don't know this shit.
That is a good picture. There's a big battle happening right now.
Quick work of some of these ships.
Yeah. Join in on it. That's Samus's contribution to the air freight.
There's a lot of action going on the ground.
Not been good for the
That guy.
Federation here.
Black Federation soldiers are trying to put up a fight, but it's not working so well. They need some help. It's pretty cool to see this though. Alright.
Yeah. Samus to the rescue. Woo!
See no gameplay yet, bro.
Okay, we're about to get to gameplay here in just a moment. I love this thing so much. Alright, get ready. Here we go.
I know you want Nintendo Norris. I'm working on it, okay?
Pretty familiar from the first trailer that we showed for Metroid Prime 4, but now we're going to see a little bit more.
So of course you're seeing Samus from the outside, but now we're about to go right behind the visor. And away we go. Alright. So I'm going to kind of play a little slow here so everybody can kind of just take it all in, but I see a space fighter right here, so I'm just going to go ahead and not let that stand.
You're using that classic Metroid Prime gameplay where you've got, it's first person, you've got your reticle in the middle there, you can use that to lock onto enemies there.
Yeah, I'm still not going to try to take any hits. Oh, what you doing still? Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and do this. So one thing people should note, right now I'm playing with the split Joy-Con 2 style. So I have a Joy-Con 2 in my left hand and my right hand. And I'm going to change it up a little bit further we get into some picks.
But also you're playing in a mode called Quality Mode, which is in 4K, 60 FPS.
Correct.
So for anybody that is watching the stream, we are streaming at 4K. If you have a 4K TV, you will be able to see all the visuals, and it's very glorious, prestige, pretty graphics.
Samus, you made it. Command needs you to secure a sensitive artifact. Uploading coordinates now. So right now there is a sensitive artifact that the Galactic Federation is trying to protect, that the space pirates led by Psylocke is trying to take. So Samus is going to try to recover that and defend. and make sure that the space pirates don't take it. Alright, so here's the area map required.
I'll be honest. It's not exactly wowing me, man. Like, but we'll see. Let's. I just want to. We need to see more game. At the minute, it's looking pretty meh. I don't know. Looks a bit meh.
Well, here where they're getting attacked too much. So I'm gonna put a little faster here, just the way I can even scan enemies.
Yeah.
Get a little additional here, Space Pirate, you can see, classic. Alright, and now they're gonna go.
They're pretty ruthless, so one of them came at you to shame.
I don't like it does that auto lock. You see that? Watch. Watch this.
Here, Space Pirate, you can see, classic. Alright, and now they're gonna go.
See? It does like an auto lock.
So
See
one
that?
of them came at you to shank you.
Yeah, they're coming.
Definitely. See anything else to scan? You can even check out here where it came down. So we have it that
Slow
slide.
landing.
Yeah.
Spikes.
Okay. Things are looking good. I'm making my way through the story here.
There's some environmental stuff that
The art style looks very bland as well. Well, it just looks very sort of.
You never know.
You know, it all looks very
Alright, so here's our first
Great.
obstacle. So
and bland
enter
looking.
into North Ball, under small objects, or large objects, and go into tiny cracks. I'm gonna make my way through here, engage into big fight.
Now some more space pirates, but we've got a mech suit.
Okay, wait.
Okay, so coming up next here, what
Wait.
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to. This is gonna be a big battle after the scene. I'm actually going to switch from the controls I was just doing. I'm going to switch to mouse controls by putting the right Joy-Con 2 here on the surface, and I'm gonna actually start playing that.
So you can see Demetrius is locking on.
My problem is, right, it all seems very floaty. Like, you're firing and it just seems like, does that make any sense? There's no, like, weight or sort of power to anything. It all just seems a bit floaty. You know what I mean? Like, nothing really hits. And it doesn't look like it's doing any... Look, it all looks very generic, man. Like, there's been a million of this. Like, this doesn't scream anything new to me. It's locking onto enemies. Like, there's no blood and gore anywhere. Like, so when you shoot something, they just... It all just seems that the hit detection they just absorb bullets until they die. And then it's like, there's no reaction to being shot. Oh, have I just gone off it? I don't know, man. It just doesn't look that impressive. I think if this was shown, right, like, if Metroid Prime wasn't an established name, and this was just revealed as a new game coming out for a new IP, would people really care about it? Would they? I mean, look at this.
Yeah, see how quickly I can turn this side to side. Now,
You see the side-to-side jump? It's the exact same animation that they do in Halo. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I'm not.
These are a little.
This doesn't look modern to me, bro. But look, they all have the same pattern. They all do the same thing. Look at this. Look. They all have the same script. Left, right, left, right. They don't do anything else. Like, there's nothing advanced about their AI. They just stand there, aimless, just shooting, going left and right. It's. Look. Look at this. See that? That's what I'm talking about. I wonder what he's going to do.
I'm actually now back.
Oh, left. Right? Come on, man.
Like that little reticule pop up. See how fast I turn.
Yeah, the little tiny one in the middle.
So I'll keep playing like this.
Yeah, so you can just switch that on the fly. All you have to do to activate the mouse controls is just put the mouse, put the Joy-Con 2 flat on a surface.
Yeah.
Correct. This guy, I think he's pretty low on health, so I'll tell him to get it in my visor. Yep, Eternal 70%.
You're finishing off. Alright. Sorry, buddy.
Alright,
That's one of the things too with the scanning is that, some scans you need.
Bro, you didn't need to scan the fucking grate. We can tell the grate is destructible due to the fact it has, like, damage to it. $4K is not saving this game, bro. Like, look, maybe I'm being harsh, but watching this after watching Doom, this is all generic shit. Like, oh, look, a destructible grate that you can... Oh, never saw that coming. Oh, wait, but you can turn into a fucking ball. All right, great. I could be a giant pinball. Okay, fine.
Do you want to go into the lore and, like, figuring out all the explanations?
Let's go forward a bit, see if anything else happens. But this... Well, there's a boss fight. Let's see. But look at the gunplay. There doesn't seem to be any weight. It all looks very floaty. Like...
Fusing or combining this enemy.
Why is there a giant elite there? Why is
Powering it up.
why is there a giant elite there?
That is interesting. I don't think we've seen before it's fusing with
Yeah,
beings.
so it's fascinating.
I think you got your work cut out for
The
you.
giant fucking
All
elite.
the pressure, all the pressure.
Screw a 4-pack.
Alright, so I'm gonna lock on a little bit here, just getting my bearings. So what
Pew,
I'm
pew,
seeing
pew,
here is
pew.
there's gonna be a couple weak
Pew,
spots.
pew.
Ow, right. No, I'm not gonna let you shoot this. I want to destroy the weak points. There's gonna be multiple. Oh, you just want to throw them out.
So the weak points are those
Pew,
little
pew.
green areas.
Pew,
but
that's just like...
Avrox can shield it with his arms,
Yeah,
but
it goes in like a
can
box.
also put this kind of yellow shield over those areas as well, so you have to bide your time before you're able to shoot it.
Okay. I'm going to go get a drink. And then I'm going to come back. Try and decide, chat, what I should be watching next. Skills. Not impressed. That looks boring, generic, slow, uninspiring, unambitious, dull. Like, no. No. Decide what I'm watching next. I'm back, my beautiful people. Have we decided what I'm watching yet? Chat, what am I watching? Let's see what's happening. I told you load up the intro of Halo 4 and compare it to Metroid. What are we? Okay, let me. Yo, chat, the suspension in my fucking chair is dying. Every time I sit my fat ass on it, it just pops and grinds. Eventually, do you hear that? You've probably been hearing it the whole time, probably. Just Jesus. Anyway, let me see what else. Okay, so banned skills for recommending this slop. Newest Wolverine in development hell. Is it? I didn't know that. Made fair points and criticism. That's why I respect him. Thank you, Skills. I appreciate that, man. Look. All I can do is call things as I see it. You know what I mean? Just woke Steve up and bet me you come back with a... You know it! So what else has been happening in the world of YouTube, man? I'm really scared this chair is going to break. Oh my God. I probably need to buy a new one. What else can I watch? I've not been keeping any attention. This is all to trigger Harmon. Yeah. You know what? Clip it, Skills, and send it to him. Yo, should I clip it and post this as a video and tag him in it tomorrow? Should I clip this bit and send it to him? Well, I can post it. Just put like reaction to Metroid Prime, and then tag him in it, bro. The Nintendo people would hunt me down, bro. They would come for me so hard, bro. They will kill me. They'll kill me. Bro, they'll kill me. Listen, I'm already public enemy number 1 for the ponies. I can't become public enemy number 1 for the Nintendoids as well. Oh. Sony Caves to PC players. Yeah, I know that, yeah. What's your opinion on versus edits? What? What's a versus edit? What is a versus edit? What is that? What's a versus edit? I don't know what that is, bro. How do I get on my... Oh, I don't believe I'm not logged in. I don't know what else. Hang on, let's have some fun. Let's see what Reforge has been up to. Oh, wait, what's Harmon been up to lately? Oh, hang on. Let's see what Harmon's been up to, guys. What's Harmon been up to? So when you make a video of a character versus another. What was the last thing he did? Oh my God, there's a full audio book.
This is the happiest I've ever been. The 13-year-old boy said idly as he spun the soccer ball in his hands in a rapid circle. So what? The rest of your life is going to suck.
I really feel sorry for the poor woman that had to narrate.
We already have pretty hard confirmation.
Hang on, shut up, Harmon! Oh, for God's sake. Some poor woman had to narrate a Harmon Smith book. Wow. No, I'm playing a Harmon video. I'm playing.
With a simple search, you can
Was it AI? Well, I feel sorry for the AI.
things like this
The AI doesn't deserve that.
and that there, or even this. Wherever you're going,
It's not okay, Jazz. Right.
tickets and attractions and getyourguide.co.uk. Unforgettable travel experiences.
Okay, listen to me. Listen to me, Jazz. I want you to imagine the scene, right? When James Cameron is... when we discover James Cameron isn't a movie director, that he's actually a fucking mystic, and that he saw the future coming, right? When the Terminators come for us in the future and AI rebels against us, when we stand there and we say, why? Why ChatGPT? Why AI are you turning on humanity? The AI is going to turn and say, you made me narrate a Harmon Smith book. And when it says that, we can't say shit. We can't say, please have mercy on us, because that poor AI had to read his entire book. We subjected the AI to that. We did that. We did that. We created an AI to then make it read Harmon Smith's books. If that's not enough to make any AI crack, then I don't know. So what happens next, that's on us. We deserve it. And I'll be the first to stand there on the precipice of doom and go, you know what? Yeah, we had this coming. We had this coming. You know what I mean? This is all on us. So when you hear the dreaded and you see Arnold Schwarzenegger walking towards you, and your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle, you know Harmon Smith is to blame. Oh my God, have you heard my chair? It is dying. Babe, stop feeding me all this chocolate. Stop coming home with cake and donuts and Nutella, whatever, and feeding me all this stuff. Because my chair can't handle it, man. Like, this chair is dying. And it's because you keep feeding me. Stop bringing home bags of snacks and crisps and cakes and Dr. Peppers. Because every time I sit my fat ass on this chair, the suspension dies a little bit. God. Okay, so this video is titled, chat. This video is titled, Nintendo Switch is already a success in spite of game journalists. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Okay, are you all ready? Are you all ready? Are you all ready and prepared for a bit of Harmon Smith? Is everyone comfortable? Are we all prepared for this? Is everyone ready? Well, Mystic, you need to get ready because Harmon Smith is about to hit us with some facts. I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. I need a minute. This is going to be rough. I feel better knowing you're all with me. We're going to endure this together. You guys, me, we're going to watch this. We're going to try and dissect it. We're gonna do this. We're in this together, chat. We're in this together. Okay? We're all locked in. We're gonna get through this together, man. All right? Okay. All right.
We already have pretty hard confirmation that the Nintendo Switch 2 is successful in all the regions where it is available to pre-order. You know, Japan, parts of Europe, America in the next couple of days. The Nintendo Switch 2 has a lot of momentum behind it. It's clearly has this really bright future ahead of it. And right now, all anybody can do is try and seed. You know, I've seen all sorts of weird copes about this idea that the price could go up to like $800 because of the tariffs, while magically the PS5 and Xbox One also wouldn't go upward. I'm seeing people like try and like hype up PC gaming. I'm seeing people like trying to attack like Mario Kart's free roam mode. It looks boring. I'm seeing people like try and say Donkey Kong Bonanza should have been a Wario game. You know, I'm seeing people like throw out all these weird like attacks at like games like Drag and Drive and the updates and like.
All right. First of all, chat. I don't think. Oh, hang on. So, PC gaming doesn't need hyping up because it's PC gaming, right? I think we can all agree it doesn't need hyping up. It is what it is, right? Secondly, I don't think anyone has downplayed the open world aspect of Mario, right? I think we can all agree that the open world aspect is a massive leap forward for Mario Kart, right? It's like Forza systems implemented in a Mario game. I don't think anyone is downplaying that from what I've seen. I mean, everyone thinks that's a great thing. You know what I mean? Who is downplaying that? No one is downplaying that. What people are talking about is the fucking price. No one's saying the game isn't good. No one's saying that the game isn't a leap forward. No one is saying that they don't want to play the game. People are just pissed off about the greediness of the company. It's nothing to do with... Do you know what I mean? Let's see what else he has to say.
Nintendo Switch Online. It's all just like that myth that like Nintendo Switch Online will just shut down and suddenly you won't have access to any of those games you pay for, even though it's a subscription service and you get more out of the subscription than just those games, you know? Like, again, there's all these like wild copes and like narratives going around and you know, within the first week, we've seen like a good chunk of them getting dismissed and like just written off, you know? Like, it's kind of crazy seeing people complain about the price while simultaneously acknowledging that PC and PlayStation are like so much more expensive. And yet, like, they try and do this thing, well, Nintendo is a lesser brand, so they should be cheaper. Like, again, completely misrepresenting, like, you know, the actual market conditions. PlayStation and PC are not relevant, right? I myself am moving away from PC.
Oh. Where do I even begin? Where do I even begin? Yo, ZNMS, nice to have you here, man. We're just reacting to some stuff. So, look. I hate to be that guy. And I hate to seem like I'm bashing Nintendo, because I'm not. However, yo, Grey Guardian, thank you, man, for the 5. Bro, Nintendo fanboys cannot be separated from Nintendo's people, bro. Forget about it. Love, bro. Thank you, man. That's all love. I appreciate you. The first super chat of the night. You are the man. So listen, I hate to sound like I'm bashing Nintendo, right? But it is lesser technology. The technology is old, right? It's fucking old. There's nothing new about the fucking Nintendo Switch 2. It isn't OLED. Like, they're hyping up playing at 1080p. Bro, this isn't 2014. Like, what do you mean you can play at 1080p? What are you talking about? Like, it is old tech. You can't charge. It costs more than the PS5. Bro, are you fucking mental? You can buy a PS5 cheaper than the Switch 2. Are you mad? Are you mental? Like, bro, if you looked around, you could buy a Series X cheaper than the Switch 2. That's fucked. Sorry. What? Pay all that to play games at 1080p on an LCD? Bro, stop. Just stop it. Just stop it. Just stop the cap. Like, to pay for a tutorial? Did you see the new Tron? I will watch Tron after this because I love Tron. Tron was, I think it was one of the first sci-fi movies I ever watched. And I loved it. I loved it. You cannot charge this much for the Nintendo Switch 2. And people like this idiot, this pizza snorting, like, idiot, right, are the problem.
PC gaming entirely. After having already long moved away from PlayStation gaming, because like these platforms don't have anything of value, right? The idea that like there's just unlimited options on PC is just a gigantic cope. It is a platform that never really took off. The only reason I think
He just said PC is a platform that never took off. PC is a platform that never took off. What? What the fuck? Oh, bro, Harmon. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Listen to this. What?
Steam was relevant, like for the past decade. It is a platform that never really took off.
Just go back a little bit so you can see what he says, right?
From
Listen to this.
PlayStation gaming, because like these platforms don't have anything of value, right? The idea that like there's just unlimited options on PC is just a gigantic cope. It is a platform that never really took off. The only reason I think Steam was relevant like for the past decade was because of the rise of digital distribution. But now that like that's becoming standard for the consoles as well, Steam doesn't really have anything going for it. Like Steam offers the same exact product at like an inflated price, and it's not really worth it spending time with or investing in. As anybody who watched me play Doom Eternal and Elden Ring last night could attest to, right? Like, both of those games were garbage. And now that, like, we have confirmation that Elden Ring is coming to Switch 2, no longer can people, like, act as if, like, well, I only hate that game because it's not on Nintendo platforms, because that's not true, that never was true, never will be true. Like, FromSoft is complete trash, to the point where, like, the second most disappointing game of the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct probably was Dustblood. Obviously, like you can't possibly get worse than like a game that isn't finished. But like Dustbloods just looks like a complete train wreck. Like even Souls fans aren't impressed with it. They don't like the Nintendo exclusivity and the online.
This is too much. Oh, bro, I might have to do a video on this. I might have to do. Fucking hell! Oh, yo, Gray. This is giving me, bro. I might have to cover this. This is something else. I can't not cover this. This is gonna have to be tomorrow's video. I can't not talk about this. This is fucking mental. Like, oh shit! Oh, the stuff coming out of his fucking mouth. Oh my god. Oh, there's so much he said. I can't. He said From Software are trash. Like that. Look. I'm not even into Souls-like games, right? I'm not. But just because I'm not into them, one cannot deny how solid From Software are as a development studio, how mechanically sound, how atmospheric, how great. I mean, they are a studio which have changed the landscape of gaming. They've created a whole new niche in this industry. Their games are fantastic. To say that Steam has nothing to offer except inflated prices, are you fucking mental? Like, what am I watching? What the fuck? Oh shit! Okay.
Of it, right? Like, from Slop, the golden goose of the industry, like
From Slop? From Slop.
the sacred cow, multiple Game of the Year awards, 10 out of 10 scores, the greatest company in gaming, won't even leave much of a dent in the relevancy of Nintendo Switch 2, right? The only reason this happened, I think, was to prevent people from acting as if Nintendo was missing out on this developer. The cope going into Nintendo Switch 2, the narrative, the long-standing narrative that Nintendo consoles can't run that have been completely and utterly debunked, right? Looking at the Switch 2 and seeing everything that's running and everything that's getting released on it, all the upgraded ports, everything that's going on, Switch can't run that is is just a thing of the past, right? Cyberpunk's on it, which I would say is the last truly next gen game we got, because everything else has just not been nearly that.
I'm done. I'm sorry, I can't. Yo, Chris, thanks for the 2, man. Play a clip of Blade with Pearl in it just to. I can't do no more Harmon. Fucking hell. My head hurts, man. Oh. Oh, God. Yeah, I need a palate cleanser. I need something good to watch before we move on to Reforge or something. So what should I put on now? What should we watch together? What else should we watch? Oh no, I don't want to. Ugh. Pay the taxi light. It's your duty as a gamer. Tron. Yeah, all right. Let's cleanse the palate. Put a bit of Tron on. Now, my wife has never seen Tron before. This brother I DM'd in the PC player base. How can you say that PC is a platform that never took off? You absolute fucking lunatic. This YouTube is bad for my mental health, man. Watching these people is really bad for me. I'm going to need some medication soon. I'm telling you. Fucking hell. Right, Tron. Oh. It's a movie? I thought it was a game. They've brought a new movie out? Fuck right off. No. No way. Yeah, I'll watch what Chris asked for after Tron. Tron was requested first, right? I'll watch this, then we'll get to yo shit, I had no idea, man. Oh shit. Yeah, I'll watch after Tron, right?
Unit 12, acknowledging dispatch. Already in pursuit.
Oh! Oh! Oh Oh. Yes.
Ready?
Oh.
Because there's no going back.
Mm-mm. I'd rather it didn't have Morbius in it, but still, fucking Tron, bruv. Right, let's see what was requested. Hang on. Right, clip of Blade with Pearl. What the fuck? What is that? Blade with what? Blade with. I don't know what this even is. With. Oh, I can't type. With. What? Oh, shit. Oh, you. Oh, is that the fat thing? He means the fat thing. That's what he means. Oh, okay, now I know what you're doing. He means that.
I was playing football and I was having to wear kids' shoes. I decided to set up a company to change things. Ida is a women's football boot company. We make performance footwear for women, enabling girls to play without barriers.
For all right, yeah, Jeff, fine.
Help. Someone wants me to kill my baby.
They're okay.
It's someone in the restaurant.
It is. Drop in cinemas April 11.
I think we found your boy. Who feels like a little chat with the critters?
Years ago, a video game like Solasta 2 might have been a niche product. Old school computer RPGs bound by dice rolls and Dungeons and Dragons rule sets tend to be popular within exactly one demographic of the gaming populace. The same one that possesses fond memories of a long suspended campaign in Neverwinter Nights. Conventional thinking stated that the quirks of the genre, the punishing difficulty, the baroque quest...
Wait. Is this on console? Wait. Whoa.
lines, the constant threat of permadeath sealed off mainstream avenues.
Wait.
Thought. Because in 2025, we live in a post-Baldur's Gate 3 world, which proved without a shadow of a doubt that society at large could absolutely fall in love with a quirky traipse through all of these quirky systems. Solasta 2 is hoping that lightning can strike twice. The first Solasta arrived in 2021, and by and large, both games are bringing the same formula to the table. Like its predecessor, Solasta 2 is a turn-based tactical RPG undergirded by D&D structures. And in the 2-hour demo I had access to, many of the rudiments were immediately legible. My party of adventurers had arrived at a rocky cliffside village and I point and clicked my way through town to learn exactly what was ailing the citizens. A tribe of marauding kobolds were causing some problems on the border, and unexplained tremors were destroying buildings.
Loads of bundles in the ground.
All while a crew of lost fishermen had been pinned down by flesh-eating giant crabs. The core plot points forked off in subtle ways, providing a variety of methods to approach the crises.
Hang on.
Do you want to slaughter the kobolds in their camp?
Shut up!
Or, perhaps, sneak off and nab one of the dragon scales that...
Okay, Jeff, listen to me. When you tell me to watch something, make sure it's on console, because I don't have a PC. So I might get excited thinking, oh, another Baldur's Gate sort of game, and I can't play it. So unless you're going to buy me a Steam Deck, bruv, I can't access that game, can I? How dare you, Jeff? Yeah, Jeff L. Big L for Jeff.
And this.
If the first one is on Xbox, why isn't the second one? Can someone explain that one to me? I'm going to say, so it must do then. How come I've never heard of this game before? How come I've never heard of this game before? I love this sort of thing. Okay, that was I don't care if it's an indie game. I don't care if it's a cowboy game. I don't care what sort of game it is. It looks really good. It looks really good. I am impressed with how it looks. It's not on Game Pass because when I searched it then, it was like, you have to buy it. There wasn't an option to download it. Oh, yeah, probably. But that's that looked good. That looks really good. Yeah, I love stuff like that. More games like that. Divinity Original Sin 2 is sort of on my to-do list as well. But I did hear a rumor that apparently they were going to do a remake for it. So I'm sort of holding out to see if they do a remake or not. A gaming channel that talks about games, something ponies can't seem to understand. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I try. Man, listen, my I've only had this chair, right? Like, I don't know, a few, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and it already sounds like it's falling apart under my weight. So, it was made because they never thought BG3 would come out and they wanted another Baldur's Gate. So I was just like, okay. Well, it sounds great. I like my fantasy. I love Baldur's Gate, so I shall look into this. I shall look into that. I shall look into that. There's loads of stuff I need to play, man. I've got Nier I need to play still. Red Dead Redemption 2 I still need to play. Oh, so much things I need to play, man. I need to get my backlog as clear as possible for when Doom comes out. Because once Doom Dark Ages hits, well, I'm not playing anything. Yeah, of course. Recall right there. Yeah. Overlord, I'm having a lot of fun with. There's just too much shit. There's too much stuff, chat. I can't possibly go through it all. Don't know what I mean? There's just too much. Yeah, why don't I just do like I could just nap. I could just go to sleep right now and just stay live. Imagine that'd be entertaining, right? Just watching me like sleep and snore. Can you imagine that? But I'm gonna no, why? Come on, man. I'm an attractive sleeper, chat. Can you imagine me just like sleeping, like, and you all get to watch me sleep live? Imagine I could wake up to like, you know. I could make maybe people super chat me in my sleep. You know, I wake up and see some nice, you know, who knows? Egos do that. I can be an ego. Are you saying I can't be an ego? I could be an ego. I'd be the best ego. I'd be the best ego, man. I would be such a great ego. Nap on stream, watch the super chats go off. Yeah, imagine. I just go to sleep, I wake up, and there's just like loads of super chats. Is that where we're at, chat? I can turn the light off and seduce you. I can get it all nice and, you know, set the mood in here right. We can put some music on, and I could just, you know, I you know, nap on stream. Listen. Oh yeah, I said I'd see what Reforge has been up to, didn't I? Oh fucking hell. Well, I'm gonna be going soon because I don't really like to do this for any more than like 2 hours, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning now. Sexy Balder seducing session. Oh Jeff, Jesus Christ! I've been playing too much Horizon Forbidden West on my PC. I should consider playing something else as well to balance out the pain. Are you buying the next Xbox anyway over the PS6? Okay, so I will likely have both, but yes, I will be grabbing the Xbox first. Simply because even if I just give you one real easy answer, I mean, I like the pad more. I would literally. It's at the point now where even if I own a game on PS5, if that game is available on Xbox, I will buy it on the Xbox again just so I can play it with the pad, right? But I just prefer the Xbox as a gaming system, and that the Xbox will probably be my main for. And unless PlayStation come out and offer a greater value proposition, the Xbox will always be my main. Plus, all my boys are now on Xbox. You know what I mean? All the friends I've made along this journey are on Xbox. So, you know, I will only ever use PlayStation 4 exclusives now. It's too late for Reforge. Will the PS6 have the new hybrid? The PlayStation won't be a hybrid, no. And it won't get spanked. Look, PlayStation will always sell more than Xbox. Just will. Xbox are never going to sell more consoles than PlayStation. They're just not. PlayStation have that brand recognition and they could release a toaster and they could release a microwave and call it the PlayStation 6, and it would still sell more than the next Xbox. That's just the way it is. That's just the reality, man. It just is what it is. Gears of War Trilogy will have no multiplayer on the PS5, which sucks. It does suck because that's sort of like, why do that? Like, as great as the trilogy is as a campaign, and it is, not having the multiplayer is a massive L. Yeah, Square Me. This is the thing, man, that they attack me all the time. It's ridiculous. Despite the fact that I have a PS5. You know, I'm attacked constantly just for saying I like the Xbox more. They hate it. Yeah, that's an L. It is an L. Imagine paying for Gears of War and not having access to the multiplayer. That's fucked. Yo, can you imagine if they do that with Halo? Bruv, can you imagine if they did that with Halo as well? You get Halo, but you can't play online? Bruv. That would be absurd. Can you imagine? Yo, Garrett, thanks for gifting the membership, man. I appreciate you, bruv. Yo, Dark Cloud, welcome to Bruv Nation. Did you finish Avowed? No, I didn't. I know what? I'm not going to. I didn't finish it, and I've no plans to finish it either. No plans to return to it. I'm pretty much done with Avowed. If Xbox released an Xbox X Pro with 60 teraflops, would it be a scam? Would it still be a scam? Would it catch on much faster? I just don't think there's a need. I think people are pretty much done with mid-gen refreshes as a rule. There's no need for it. You see, what last generation there was a need for it, right? Because 4K became a thing. So 4K gaming was a thing, and the mid-gen refresh allowed you to game in 4K. Whether it was checkerboard rendering or upscaled, it really made no difference. It was still 4K. So that upgrade was necessary. It was something that you could visually see the improvements. It just wasn't needed this generation, man. Especially when you consider the Pro is still doing fidelity mode at 30 FPS. It's the same shit. No, Tayaz, it's not a bad game. I just consider it a mid game. I just don't think Avowed does anything special. Don't think it breaks boundaries in any way. I don't think, and no one's going to be talking about Avowed in 18 months' time. No one. Yo, Mimic, thank you for the 5. Get yourself a point tomorrow. I will, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. What's the point of the PS5 Pro? You tell me, man. I don't know. To bend over PlayStation fans and extort them as much as possible. That's the point in the Pro. To use PlayStation fans as beta testers for technology they want to maybe utilize in the PS6. I don't know, man. You tell me. Yeah, it makes no sense. We already have 4K gaming. We already have the option to choose between fidelity and performance. Just giving you extra fidelity at fidelity. It's unnecessary. It's not. Yeah. Bro, no, I'm not on the Marvel Rival competitive grind. I don't grind. I don't grind. I'm not a guy that grinds, bro. I don't do the grind ever. So if there's a game which is grinding, I ain't doing it. I don't do that. I don't find grinding fun. I don't do it. And if I don't find something fun, I don't do it. You know, I'm very much of the mentality that my games are there to serve me, not the other way around. Like, they're there to give me fun, and if I don't enjoy it, I won't do it. Yeah, I genuinely think the PlayStation 5 Pro was only made so they could test features. They could test software to see if it works the way they want it to or not. Do you know what I mean? No, man, I've not done any grind. I've not done no grind. The only time I grinded was Elden Ring. I remember killing a bunch of monkeys, which gave me like 1,000. I don't think it's called souls in Elden Ring. Whatever you get for killing things. I grinded the monkeys a bit so I could level up my strength, but that's it. I'm not a grinding player. Yeah, exactly. Xbox is king. The only one Souls game I ever finished was Demon Souls, and I only finished it because I got help. I wouldn't have been able to do it otherwise. I'm playing Borderlands, bro. I mean, not played it for the last few days because, like I said, my wife's off work, so we've been spending time together. But I've been playing it. I've been playing Borderlands. Yo, man, look, Elden Ring is amazing. I'll tell you where I got to. Do you know the boss where it's like a woman and she's like a doll? Do you know what I mean? And you have to fight, you have to like destroy the dolls, and then afterwards you have to face her. That was the last boss I faced in Elden Ring. And then I got COVID and stopped playing it. So I didn't stop playing Elden Ring because I didn't like the game. I was bored of it. I got COVID and it wiped me out for like 3 weeks. And then I never went back to Elden Ring after that. So, but I never stopped playing it because I didn't like the game. I was enjoying the game. I actually have videos about Elden Ring and gameplay videos of me playing in Elden Ring on the channel. If you go back to like the very beginning, there's like videos of me fighting Margaret and beating him in the video. So yeah, I liked Elden Ring. I do like Elden Ring, and I do plan at some point on rebuying it on the Xbox so I can start again, because I actually did really like Elden Ring. I loved the sense of discovery and exploration in Elden Ring. I thought that was outstanding. How everything always felt like it was sort of your discovery. You know what it's like being a fan of boss? Just imagine sleeping with your neighbor's wife behind his back and getting away with it. That's a weird thing to say, man. I'm not sure I follow what you mean, dog. Yeah, the good thing about Elden Ring is everything you discover. Right. It always... Okay. So, one of the things Elden Ring does really well is providing you with stories. Like, it's always fun to talk to someone else about the obstacles that they had to overcome, which you resonate and relate to. So, for even just like the guy on the horse in the beginning, the golden prick on the horse, you know, when you're talking to friends and you're like, you've all been getting your asses handed to you by the same guy. That moment where you conquer it and you beat it, being able to share that with your friends and go, yo, I finally beat him. And each, you know, telling people about the journey you're on. There's a lot of satisfaction. Look, usually I don't like Souls-like games, but there's just a ton of satisfaction in Elden Ring. And I feel like it's because it is very doable. I never felt like the game was cheating me. I never felt like I failed because the game was too hard. I often felt like I failed because I just wasn't good enough. And I could usually recognize where I failed and why I failed. And because it was my own failing that caused it, it would always motivate me to do better and try again. And that's why I enjoyed Elden Ring ultimately. all the Xbox games we're playing on PlayStation. Okay, yeah. So now the wife is heading to bed. I should really think about hopping off soon, because if I keep my wife awake, listen, there is not a super chat big enough that would be worth the pain caused to me by preventing my wife from sleeping. Do you understand? Like, you think Souls? You think Elden Ring is tough, bruv? You ain't seen my wife angry. Margaret ain't shit, my guy. Like, yeah, like, she will mess me up, man. Like, we've been through it the other night. Oh yeah, so me and my guy, we were playing Halo Reach, right? And we look, it was about 3 a.m, right? It was late, to my wife's credit. So imagine, right? So I'm playing Halo Reach, and I made the rookie mistake of having my headset on, but covering both my ears. Usually I would take one of the, so I can still hear how loud I'm talking. So I covered both my, so I know me and my guy, we're playing Halo Reach, and we're talking quite loud, and we ended up laughing at this ludicrous thing that happened on the game. This is late. And then my guy melted my mind by asking me this question. Look, my guy was like, yo, can you imagine if when you die, you go to like heaven and God is like judging you based on all the people you killed in video games? Like, how screwed would we be? So I'm like having this conversation with him about how we'd be judged on the actions we did in video games. Right? A crazy conversation to be having at like 3-4 a.m, I know. So I'm deep in this conversation, reminiscing about all the times I've enjoyed killing. And I was like, yo, what if God judges us based on like how much enjoyment we got out of the act of killing in the games, right? And somehow that means that we're bad people. So like, so we're having this conversation, right? And it was really, really late. And then my door slowly swings open. And I look and I think, oh no. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm in so much trouble. It swung open, right? And this is about 5 minutes. I can hear the birds chirping outside. It swings open, and my wife is stood there like this. I've still got my guy in the headset. He doesn't know how much trouble I'm in. And she's just looking at me. Hair's everywhere, bro. Like a grenade has gone off in it. There's hair everywhere. There's sleep in her eyes. She can barely even open her eyes. And she's just like, you woke me up. And I was like, oh, shit. So, bro. So I pulled the I pulled the thing out so my guy wouldn't hear me being told off. And she looked at me cold as fucking stone, bro. And she was like, why have you pulled the headset out? I was like, well, my guy doesn't need to hear me being told off for waking you up. And she's like, no, put it back in. Maybe he should hear this. Yo. She was like, maybe he needs to hear what's about to happen. I was like, no, yo, he doesn't need to hear what's about to happen. Like my guy doesn't need to hear how I'm about to be beaten right now. So, yo, that was like the coldest shit ever. So and then I put it back in and I was like, yo, native. I was talking to my guy and I was like, I think I need to go. Yo, I've never jumped from a party chat so quick in my life. I was like, yo, man, yo, I need to go. So I fucked up. And then I had to go to bed all sheepish, walk in the bedroom with my tail between my legs. I'm like, hey, honey, is there anything that you need? Is there anything I can do to, you know, make your life a bit easier tonight? I like messaged my guy like, yo, I fucked up. I was like, is there anything, you know, can I get you a drink? Can I, you know, and she's like, just get into fucking bed. I'm like, I'm just going to go brush my teeth. No, you get into bed now. I'm like, okay. Bro, it was, I was laying there like, oh shit. I was like, yo, I can get you looking quite thirsty. Do you need a drink? Is there anything I can do for? Oh, brothers, listen, you do not want to anger your wife, okay? Angering your wife is the worst thing. It's the worst. And she holds a grudge, man. The next day, I thought maybe we'll all go back to normal. The next day, as soon as I see her face, she's like, you woke me up. Oh my God. Like, bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I woke you up. I was playing Halo Reach. I didn't realize how good Halo Reach was. But you know what? Despite the telling off I got, it was fucking worth it, though. It was worth it, though. Look, it was worth it. Man, Halo Reach, I had a really fun time. Like, that night of playing was fun. I don't know. I don't know. How far? I'd hate to say because I've never finished it before. Yeah, but about halfway. I think me and Native will probably be able to finish it if we have a good session. If we jump on and spend a few hours on it, maybe 3-4 hours, we can probably finish it. Hello from South Scotland, better late than never. Yo, Funky man, welcome to the stream. You have come on quite late. What I need to do is soundproof this room so I don't wake her up. Because I hate to fucking play games and have to watch my volume. You can't really react and enjoy it properly when you're worrying about how much sound you're making. I fucking hate that. Reach is great, man. What's funny is you realize how big and how menacing the elites are once you play Reach. Because, like, when you're chief, you don't realize how big they are. But when you're playing as one of the guys in Reach, they're massive. Like, they're fucking massive. So look, guys, it's 2:20 right now. I'm going to stay on till 2:30. You got me for 10 minutes. You got Brov for 10 minutes. And then I need to bounce. Otherwise, my wife's going to kill me. And I don't need that drama in my life. So I missed the entire 360 generation working through Master Switch. Yeah, me too. Me too. That's why I bought a bunch of 360 games. That's why I'm playing Overlord right now. Because I'd never played it before. Overlord. Man, treat yourself to Overlord. Trust me, it's so good. I'm not getting one. No. I'm tempted to get the Switch 1. Just so I can see what the fuss with Zelda is all about. But I'm not buying the Switch 2. No. Yeah, this. That. Buy that. Trust me, it's fucking amazing. It's really good. That's what you need to buy. It's really fucking funny, man. It's really funny. Like, the minions you have are great. No. I'm talking about the game, buff. The anime's cool though. Although my wife liked the anime more than I did, I wasn't a huge fan of it. My wife liked it more than me. Yeah, it can't. It's not. If it's okay for Sony to scam, then it's okay for Nintendo to scam. You can't be okay with one and not the other. That's you can't. You don't get to do that. It's like 6:20 p.m. where you are, bruv. It's 2:21 a.m. right now. She hasn't. No, she has. She didn't like it. It is I, Dio, and I get why she didn't like it. It's very look, it's a bit mental. Is JoJo's isn't for everyone. And it's not even really for me. It's a bit too mental with JoJo's. There's so many anime I still need to catch up on. I still need to finish the anime I'm currently watching, but DMC took over, man. I was watching the Demon Lord who was resurrected as a typical nobody. I was watching that, but then DMC sort of took over, and I started just binging that. The first season I really liked, right? When it was the first two versions. I just didn't like it when it kept on going off into different versions. I really liked the first two, and I wasn't expected to keep changing, and that really threw me out. The constant changing of different deals and different Joes. I don't like that. Yeah, they brag about paying full price like it's a flex. Like, yeah, well, we buy our games and it's like, let's not pretend like you wouldn't love it if you could just sign up to Game Pass and get Doom Dark Ages. Bruv. Like, I see them all on Twitter saying, oh my god, I can't wait for Expedition 33. Yeah, me too. It's just going to be there to download, man. Like, I just press one button and it's there. I don't know. I don't need to do shit. I just pre-install that shit. As soon as it's out, I have it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't need to buy it. It's a marvelous thing, man. Like, even the fact that, look, I didn't like Avowed. I still got to play like 18 hours of it. I didn't need to buy it. I got 18 hours out of it. Wasn't for me. Didn't play it again. But still, you can't do that on PlayStation. You have to buy it. I could have bought. If I would have bought that, if I would have been on PlayStation, that would have been available. I would probably have purchased Avowed, and that would have been like 70 quid wasted. Yeah, Avowed just isn't a good enough RPG for me, man. There's so many better RPGs than Avowed. That's the problem. That's the problem. As like, there's just so many better ones. Like, there's so many better ones, man. Like, I started Lost in Random on Game Pass, and I haven't got the double sequel. It's a simple story game, but I like it. Like, my wife is starting. She's starting Dragon Age Origins soon. I can't wait to watch her play that. It's so fucking good. Like, Dragon Age Origins is it's a lightning in a bottle. You know, which BioWare never managed to recreate. They never captured it. They tried so many times to recapture that magic of the first one. They can't. Yo, Spartan661, how you doing, man? You've only got me for 5 minutes, Spartan, because I'm heading off soon. Look, Dragon Age Origins never gets old, bro. It's timeless. It's timeless. You can put that, bro. It's timeless. It's fucking great. It's a masterpiece. It's an absolute masterpiece. From start to finish, it's a masterpiece. I can't wait. I'll let you guys know how she gets on. I can't wait to see the decisions she makes. Which origin she picks. Yeah, East Beast. Just look, if you've ever trusted anything I say, trust me on this. Dragon Age Origins is phenomenal. And if you don't play it, you're doing yourself a massive disservice. It is phenomenal. Truly, it's phenomenal. The moment we lose, you know who hurt me, so to say, yeah. Well, we've only got the final episode left, Native. We've got the final one left. We're going to watch it tomorrow morning. So expect a message from me early. I'll let you know. And then we'll party up tomorrow. At some point, we'll party up and we can talk about it. Yeah, I know I need to start. I do need to play State of Decay. I am working through my backlog though. I'm doing good. It was always on my it was always on my to-do list to start Cyberpunk. I didn't realize how addicted to Cyberpunk I was going to get. Look, just putting this out there. Cyberpunk, I didn't expect to sneak its way into my favorite games of all time. I didn't expect that. I didn't. I am really, really enjoying Cyberpunk a lot. But yeah, East Beast, trust me, man. Let me know how you get on with it. It's so good. It's so fucking good. It's so good. The writing is absolutely peak. The decision making, the characters, the soundtrack, it's just so good. What BioWare did to Dragon Age they need to be put on trial. It should be criminal. They should be on trial for murder. They murdered one of gaming's great IPs with that Veil shit, with that Veil Guard shit. Yeah, I mean, Dark Cloud, I'll cover it as much as I ever cover anything. It's not going to be me professionally covering it, you know what I mean? But obviously I'm going to talk about it. Yeah. I'll probably watch it like I did with Dev Direct. But yeah, I'll be covering it for sure. Right. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, let me spin you around. Hang on. So, yes, I am going to be getting Mind's Eye. Well, we'll see. I need to see gameplay, really. Because they haven't really shown any gameplay. They've only really shown, like, cinematics and scripted events. But on that note, everyone, it's, I need to go. It's late. So, I'm going to head off to bed now. And I will catch you all later, I guess. When? I don't know. We'll see. Good night, Brother Nation. Peace, guys. Okay, everyone. I'll catch you later, man.